And welcome back to some more Gundam Online. UC 0096 with me, PolarDash. I'm on, this is Francesca with, about to be with Polar. Just starting the recording early before queuing in for a game. Not even sure if I am. I got the thing in the background here, the Gira. This is the Doga, right? And I might be building that. I just decided to start early because I don't know. I just wanted to mention like the showing new stuff, I guess. And this is new, right? They made it unicorn-like. This is the new GM-like, and this is the new Zaku-like. They got it in the background. It's cool. I like how it's grunt suits in the background now, not the lame Gundams. I like that. And Xian got two insignias behind their cool dudes. This is the, you know, the newer Xian, and this is the older Xian. I am so knowledgeable in the Gundam's lures. But the Federation only got one insignia because they're sucky. Like, I thought that there might be, what's the Christmas looking mark, the bell one might also be included, like, here, like, both, but it's not, because who cares about the Federation? That's enough. And yeah, and Polar there was looking cool in his new, what the Neo Zeon uniform, the sleeved uniform. And I got more challenges. It seems like every time I log on, I'm getting money. I'm like clearing stuff. I'm about to get 3 DX tickets. That's awesome. These new challenges are great. Every time I log on, I'm getting gifts. Like as if I'm like a god. And Polar is a god of baldness and angry fumes. You don't want to breathe in Polar. Two-hand. Okay. Erotic. Two-hand and last shooter. Back to back. It's not sexual innuendo. Because Polar would be using two hands if it came down to doing some last shooting. Anyway, any more challenges? Yes. And he is a professor at two-handed last shooting. And he's a mechanic of super arms. Okay. He's also stoic when he goes two-handed. Anyway, I got tons of crap. Is that enough DX to roll again? No, I need 6 more. I can get 6. I can get 6. 6 is what? 90 days? I can get 6. Do I want to get 6? Is there any other way I can get the X tickets during this week? Yes. Yes, I can. I can get 1. Where is it? Event. I can get 1 here. And I can get another one on the 6th day. That's like a whole lot of waiting. But that's gonna save me 30 days. I guess I'll wait 30 days. No, fuck it. I'm not waiting 30 days. I'm recording now, so I'm gonna do it now. I guess I'll do it. And then, I mean, whatever. The 2 tickets that I can get later during this week is 2 tickets I got in reserve for the next DX that I can blow tickets on. Alright, so let's do this while we're still here together. Because there are people out there going, oh, you got all these exchanges you can save up and you don't use them. Why? You're insano. You drive us mad with your hoarding. It is disgusting. makes baby Zeonites cry. So there we go. I'm blowing it. I wasn't even 90. It was 45. There we go. It's because I can't do math, guys. I can't count days and tickets. It's why I don't spend them, because I'm afraid that they'll just disappear the instant I touch buttons here. That's why. Okay, so now I got 10. Because, or maybe I should have like logged off and logged back on again to see what other challenge goodies that the game wanted to sprinkle at me. But too late now. Alright, so we're gonna roll for the Gyaradoga again. Well, I didn't roll it with you last time. No, with you guys. But I do have a silver Gyaradoga in case this is another fail. Guess we'll find out. Go. Another fail! Oh! Yes! Wow, this is magical! The magical that happens, the magicism that is recording and rolling at the same time. I just got the Gyaradoga Gold and the Ifrit non-parentheses Schneid in a single roll. That is amazing. You know, the odds of this happening is like the odds of, I don't know, like a meteor impacting the Earth, like right at this moment, like Bruce Willis in Armageddon style. But kind of, in that movie they kind of prevented it from happening, but you know, the odds are all that effort and more failing right at this instant, as if we didn't know that was ever happening. Anyway, you get the drift. This is. I'd be screaming right now if I wasn't tired. Okay. So awesome. Thank you, OBS. What is this? Oh, this is, there, stop blinking. Let's go build it. I was gonna go build... Yeah, see, I got the rental of the Schneid. I had the silver that I built of the Gyaradoga. All limp from spending 20 DX tickets without having gotten anything decent. And this is a consolation prize that I gave up and built it, thinking, alright, I guess I'll build it with my viewers here. All somber and sad. This silver print Gyaradoga to try out in a game, and then like pathetically fail and moan and whine about it being a silver, not a gold. Like, I would have been like, oh, you know, the stats are alright, but I think I would have performed a lot better if I had a gold, you know. Ending the video on that note. But now I got a gold. It's a shame, too, because I spent I even spent a gold mechanic ticket building this. To get it to level 8 at the start, but now I can build... The Schneid, not parentheses, I didn't really care for, but I guess I have to build it now. Okay, I'm gonna need more space. Can I get more space by removing guys? Oh, I got a rental goof. Probably don't need that anymore. Rental Ifrit. I got 2 rental Victoms that I was messing around with, because having 3 Victoms gives you the Black Tri-Star deck bonus. Let's sell, man, this is completely throwing me off the rail. Not that I'm ever on any rail when I record. I guess the Ifrit can go. I don't use this. Bye. I mean, who needs an Ifrit now that I got Ifrit, Schneid, not parentheses? Alright. I didn't even need to sell anything. I could have just... I got all these garage tickets. Oh well, because I'm stingy. Gyaradoga, I choose you. You better be a critical success, because I am so spending this Master Mechanic ticket on banking on you being a crit. Do it. You're fired! From now on forever. That's why I don't spend Master Mechanic tickets on building these, because it upsets me so much. It should be an auto crit. And it's quick reload. Yeah. That's disappointing. I hate... At least this was rocket shooter when I got it. The silver. But I hate the quick reload trade. It's like timing your I don't know, your weapon management. You know, you want no. You can manage your reload time. You know, just by I don't know, doing good weapon management, like weapon switching. You know, using another weapon while another weapon reloads. And even though quick reload applies to anything that reloads, it's just like a trait that to me doesn't do much. The only time I would like to have quick reload is maybe on an artillery class that has two howitzers, you know, like a Gigan. But something like this, it's like, who cares? It might help with these grenade launchers. It's like, what weapons do I use now? The Doga comes with this neat melee weapon that can switch from a sword to an axe. I played around with it, and I found out that the axe, even though its base damage is 1,000, consumes like 3/4 of your boost gauge. Which is like, I'll never use it. And the beam sword, the animation is like, meh. It's kind of like, I'm not sure if you've seen the Garibaldi Alpha's melee, except it's completely horizontal. It's very much more so like the Gelgu Jaeger's melee. And it's a sniper class, so its melee is supposed to suck. But it's exactly like that. And the problem with the melee animation is that, like, he ends his swing with the sword extended backwards. So, like, you get less reach at the end of the animation. I didn't like it. So I guess we'll ditch it. Although the heat axe is something worth seeing, I guess. It's the animation for the heat axe is exactly the same as a not charged giant heat hawk for the or the non-charged charging heat hawk for the Zakuto Kai. You know, along with the extremely long recovery frame at the end of the swing. Alright, but we got and grenades was made lighter in the update. 90 that's awesome. Nothing weighed less than 100 in this game before. Now it's happened. So beam machine gun. And the Gyaradoga's beam machine gun, for whatever reason, sounds like a vacuum cleaner. To me, it does. It's like in a bad way, not like in a cool minigun Gatling twirling bullet spray stream storm way. It's like, I don't know. It sounds sad. This beam machine gun is very similar to Shima's beam machine gun, except it can't switch from semi-auto to auto. It's just automatic only. But the similarity lies in its extremely crappy lock-on, its lack of range, and the bullet spraying everywhere, or the beams, it goes everywhere, and not dealing enough damage. The damage might have been alright enough if this Gyaradoga had the beam shooter trait, but alas, quick reload. So like, but see, like, the thing is, the Gyaradoga is just, you have to think what you want here. You can make the Gyaradoga into like a complete, oh, but the freaking, this is heavy. Just like start off by unlocking stuff. Just unlock these. This is the miniature grenade launcher that he packs on his shield, I'm assuming. And this is the gold weapon. This is the weapon you get as for a gold print. And it functions exactly like the E3 Kai's grenade launcher. And we all know how useful that thing is. It's not useful. But the fact that... Is this an insta-switch weapon? Doesn't say. Or maybe I... Yeah. It is. Okay. So it's insta-switch. And the underslung grenade launcher on the beam machine gun can be insta-switched from the beam machine gun. So you can like do beam machine gun into grenade launcher, underslung grenade launcher into mini grenade launcher without having any kind of weapon switch frames. Except it puts my balance at minus 22 default, which is bad. Getting a minus balance from default values means that even if you upgrade balance, you're not likely going to reach 100, even if you max it. So this is bad. But this is a viable combo if I can manage my weight. It also comes with the Sternfaust. Is the Sternfaust... I think the Sternfaust is also like an interior, or what do they call it? A built-in weapon. Oh, but it can't be together with the grenade launcher. That's poopy. So you can do this. Okay. Do I try building this now? Maybe, I guess I'll just silver print it for now. And then once we get it to like a decent veterancy, I'll redo it. Or you know what? Instead of doing it, since I built the silver and the silvers are cheaper to build, I think I'm gonna build the silver first, if you guys don't mind. That way we'll also be able to see what the Heat Hawk does, or the beam sword or whatever. Because I feel like I've wasted a Master Mechanic ticket, not knowing that I was gonna draw gold. Alright, so we'll do it this way. And this one has the grenade launcher and the beam machine gun because they insta-switch together, and a melee weapon just because. It doesn't have the grenade launcher. Okay. So let's build this and see what we get. Yeah, like, to build silver print mobile suits, it costs this much. A gold print equivalent would like be triple the value for each upgrade. It's insane. It drained your money so fast. Okay, that's good. Kinda want this to like be above 85. 85 or 86, or was it 85? I think you can just be at 85. Is the balance threshold you need to meet to not get knocked down from 3-burst sniper rifles. With the knockdown threshold increase in this version, you don't have to worry about being put into knockdown lock from 3-burst rifles when you're standing on the ground if you're under 85. But still, you can get knocked out of the sky from a 3-burst sniper rifle while you're airborne if it's under 85, so you'll want to do that. 101 is the threshold you need to meet if you don't want to take knockdown from non-rocket shooter 1000 damage bazookas like the Auxes. But that's not as important as much anymore. Poopy. No, this is bad. Alright, so we're just gonna switch to something else. Let's get speed up. I think when I focus on speed, the balance, and oh, I might have to start over. There we go. No mas. Boo! Boo, get out of here, eyeless one. Who hired you? Who hires a mechanic without eyes, seriously? The guys work in the HR department for Xeon. Don't know what they're doing. Just do like a couple more into armor. There we go. And what am I, level 33? Kinda want this boost cap. It's not above 85. That makes me unhappy. I guess I'll throw in this Master Mechanic ticket. Normally I'd start over, but because I'm recording, kinda want to spare you guys. Come on, just fail. No, it wasn't a crit, you piece of... You have... and then... But at least it's above 85. And as long as I scooter on the ground, I won't have to worry too much about knockdown. But I'll still get staggered by bazookas. That's bad. Guess. Nah, not armor. Just a boost cap. Nah, speed. Speed's important. Except when you draw the eyeless one. Level 35. It's not acceptable. We'll accept it. The weapons. The beam machine gun does not have a rate of fire stat. Its rate of fire is fixed. Things like the Shima Gelgoos. Beam machine gun type H has 720 lock on default, but its damage is just not high enough. 900 is pathetic. 900 is less than ballistic machine guns. And this thing doesn't even get one of those. That's retarded. You can't use ballistic weapons. Like bullets. Like those Naku 2Js. Machine gun starts out at 1,000 damage. $950 damage. Even the 120mm Zaku machine gun deals more damage than this goddamn beam rifle. It's stupid. Doesn't make sense. Because otherwise I would be using a machine gun. But oh well. I guess we're using a beam rifle because the game said so. So we'll upgrade this as high as we can get it. Just so we can get it to reasonable levels, so we can play. Well, that's not bad. Nice. Why wasn't I not seeing this when I was building the goddamn robot? Spoke too soon. You call me boss? No. And we'll do one more of this to get this over. Oh, you son of a... The resident to lock on. I almost want to use a master mechanic to get this to 140 to get to stage 40. Okay. Alright. And I'm really only... I never use gold mechanic tickets on a silver print. But because the game wanted to be gracious and give everybody 30 free gold mechanic tickets, I feel like I can spare some. But we are not using gold mechanic tickets on a melee weapon. That only has one thing to upgrade, which is damage. Even if I have to face an army of eyeless helmet dudes. Very good. All you helmets go home. Grenade launcher. This only has 3 stats because it's an arcing weapon, like a howitzer. Upgrade, damage. Holy crap! Seriously, why not this when I was building a... Jesus! This is unusual. The game is trolling me. But I can't complain. Except I will. Why wasn't I not seeing these awesome rolls when I was building the GD mech? There we go. Army of helmets. I don't care. This is fine. That's fine. Okay. Awesome. That was quick. That was a reasonably fast build session for me. I just spent hours like re-rolling my fails, but glad I didn't have to. I guess I will. What modules do I want on this? Does it need modules? What's the accuracy on it? 940. That's not too bad. And grenade launchers don't need the accuracy module. I guess we'll go moduleless for now. I could put in like the boost consumption dampener for melee weapons, melee dash melee. If I feel like the melee is just consuming too much boost for this thing to be worthwhile. But okay, I also got the rental Ifrit, not parentheses, Schneid. Oh, and that's right, the Zaku Marine's missile's been made crappy. But the Zaku Marine functions decent without the missiles, except mine on this server is missile shooter traded. On the other server, Mr. Pole's got a rocket shooter level 5 traded Zaku Marine, which can function and without the sub-lock gun and still make full use of its trait, because the Zaku Bazooka on the Marine is the awesome type. The good heavy type. Zaku 2Js and Fs heavies don't get the type F heavy class bazooka. Only goes up to W because they got charging bazookas. Anyway, I kind of want to try out the. No. The J's been made slightly faster in the update. The Zaku can go away for now. And then, you know what? We'll figure out. Damn. It's been a 30-minute video. I guess I'll cut it here. And, I thought I was going to be playing a game. But, next time, we will sort into a mission with the Doga. But I guess before we end the session here, before I wave goodbye to you guys until next time, let's go into maneuvers and see what my pimped out Gyaradoga is about, and my used Ifrit, not parentheses, Schneid. Rentals, I call it rentals used. Still smells like the dead guy that was piloting it before. I think that Fred guy was the guy that was piloting it, right? He like, super died. I'm not exactly sure what the story is about in the side stories where the Schneid was featured, but I don't know. He must have been a douchebag because he broke this game. So, grenade launcher. Woo! It's cool. Melee weapon. I like how all his swings are sideways. See, it's like slow. A lot of the blade, most of the blade is behind the guy, or to the side or something. It's not. There's nothing in the front. Only for that second. It sucks. And no switch animation between the grenade launcher and the beam rifle. So we're gonna like. Oh God, the rockets travel so slowly. It feels very clunky, this thing. It's like as if 0096's technology is backwards from 0083. As if we're still in like some kind of technological dark age. When we're not. And, you know, in the actual lore terms. So the beam rifle, we're gonna shoot this asshole, that bazooka man. I don't know, it sounds like a vacuum cleaner to me. It does no damage. It takes like more than half a clip to kill a single training mission NPC. So it's like a Shima-Gelgoog 0.5. That's pretty bad. But it costs 20 less than the Shima-Gelgoog. Or you know what else it sounds like? It sounds like, I don't know. Like as if, Jill Valentine in Resident Evil is pushing a crate really fast down a corridor for that red diamond and the tiger-shaped jewel to unlock the Fountain of Door. You know, if you could push boxes that fast in Resident Evil, you can't. Maybe with a Game Shark or something. Man, this thing. But I guess what you could do is like, you could like say, like that, and then like something like that. If you're good enough. This thing's very manly though. It looks muscular and cool. Like it's like some kind of muscle man about to go on a picnic and his backpack is full of like protein juice or something. He's carrying his what do you call it, outdoor recliner in his hand there. He's about to enjoy a day out in the sun. Muscle dude with green suntan lotion. Okay. And he's bald. Oh, I also got the Schneid. Just play around the Schneid. Don't shoot me. I'm recalling. I'll hate you forever, NPC guy. But I was like, oh, wait. We forgot to do this. So you kind of switch it, heat sword to heat axe. It's exactly like the Zakutu Kai's. It only has one regular swing, and then look at that! It like takes like a humongous boost. Takes a humongous chunk of boost. I like leaving words out. What's the hitbox like on this? Does the wave do damage? I don't think there's a wave animation graphic on the Kai. See? Oh my goodness! Even with this gigantic backpack full of protein, it's not enough boost bar. Not enough protein bar to swing my heat axe. Where are the bad guys? And why are they running away from my... Hey, here's one. for my glorious heat axe. It looks dinky too. I don't. Looks like a heat hatchet. Let's see. Go. Ah! That's ridiculous. Borderline useless. When do I use this? Yeah, you do that. You do that. Bam! So that's what you need to do. I want to barely hit. I want to know the extent of this thing's hitbox. But this means like you can't even like boost up and like advance and swing. You can't even do this without overheating, which you could for a second. Bad guys, come. Maybe they're down this way. Fucking A. Or you know what's fucking? They're not coming. They're afraid of the axe murderer. This looks cool. Long respawn time. This is the Schneid. It's like a pixie, but with a bazooka. But it costs 40 more. I guess it costs 60 more. I think that the regular pixie is 280. This thing is 340. But it's got the bazooka. And it's also got this dodge program, which doesn't do damage in its dash melee, but you use the dash melee to activate regular melee. Just like he like flails his legs around. Like you think it would deal damage, considering that this guy's all emoed out with like all these daggers he's got all over himself to cut himself with. But you notice how much boost this thing takes? That seems to be the theme of the new DX, is that that shit's gonna cost boost. But to prove that it doesn't do any damage. See? You can't destroy stuff, but you can kick the container down. And it's melee. It's very similar to the Pixies. It's got heat daggers, darts. But because this thing has a bazooka, even though this thing has like shit hitbox, like it looks like he shoulder tackles instead of, you know, using the plethora of blades that he's got all over himself. No, it's gonna elbow guys, not use the blade in the dash melee. It makes sense. I just killed that guy. But like, for example, you could like do this and then, you know, stun with the bazooka and go into a melee. If you're fast enough, you know, if you're a pro, unlike me. I have no clue. I have no clue when you use this. It's useless. You look funny. No, I'm overheating. Help me. Do it. Like if you wanted to travel quickly, instead of using the dodge program, you could just do this, which gets you further. I don't know. We're done. But I guess I got a gold print now to try out with the not parentheses Schneid 2 to see if we can make use of the dodge program. I doubt it. And it's like, I don't even like what the Schneid looks like, so I don't feel like I should even spend the time practicing with the dodge. I don't even like melee that much. I like shooting things. I like combinations. I like combining like gunfighting with melee, you know, if it comes down to it. But I don't like just singularly just spamming melee weapons. It's boring. It's a robot game. So like, I think this thing will be far useful if I just remove the stupid combat program or the dodge program and just run this way. It's not that heavy, and it instant switches between the heat dart melee and itself. That's what the symbol means. You don't need it. I think this works out fine. maybe with the module, I think they amped the boost consumption on all these new melee suits by putting into consideration the modules. They do that for a lot of suits too. Like, a lot of suits look crippled because they got traits that, like, if you like build on it, could possibly be game breaking, and I guess the dev team are afraid to cross lines because of what could happen when players penetrate these lines into abuse levels. Which sucks, because that means the players are at fault for keeping this game shitty. You guys are bad peoples. On that note, I will see you next time, where we'll actually play a game. I promise. Bye!